to pizza, everyone's favourite. So we also, this whole issue is based on cooking with fire.
Yeah.
And pizza is another thing, like barbecue. When you go to a barbecue restaurant, it's amazing. You're like, how do they do this? And it can be hard to recreate at home. Pizza's another one.
The stone baked.
Yes, I mean, I've tried so hard. And like, it's not that my pizzas aren't good at home, but they're never going to be quite as good as in a restaurant. And the reason for that is, again, they have those special ovens where there's wood involved. The temperature is like 500 degrees.
Is that it? Yeah.
Whereas your oven is going to go to 250. You know, it's just they put their pizzas in for 30 seconds. I don't know if you've ever tried to make pizza base from scratch.
No.
It's lovely, and I used to do it all the time. Do not have the time anymore.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, you know. You need to knead for about 20 minutes. And when you say kneading for 20 minutes, if you actually try doing that for 20 minutes, your arm is about to fall off.
Yeah.
You know, but that's not to say it's not worth doing. But we worked with them. Do you know PAULIE'S Pizza? It's a sister place to Junior's on Bath Avenue in Dublin.
Okay, I don't know.
They're kind of famous. Like, people talk about PAULIE'S Pizza, they get like this craving for PAULIE'S Pizza.
Right.
The reason it's so good, it's like Neapolitan pizza, which means basically it's traditional, like it's a thin based pizza that's made from a certain type of flour. The tomato sauce is made from certain tomatoes. It's got a lot of sauce, and then good buffalo mozzarella. It's not covered in all these toppings.
Yeah.
It does mean that, you know, you couldn't pick it up by the slice because it's got a lot of sauce. It would kind of get like a little bit,
But that is, I have been looking for a pizza like that since the very first time. I tasted it in America years and years ago. Now, whether it's just chasing the dragon on something you're never going.
This is the thing. I feel the same way about pizza.
This floppy thing. Go on anyway, yeah.
But that's the Neapolitan base basically, and it's very kind of traditional, classical, because you can get lots of different types of bases.
Yeah.
Like that base, you're not going to be able to pick it up with your hand and eat it the way you would like a New York slice.
Yeah.
That's a different type of base. So PAULIE'S Pizza kind of specialises in that type of pizza. If you're making it at home, you can give it a go. We have recipes in this issue of PAULIE'S dough, and like you're actually not even rolling it, you're stretching it with your hands, which is the traditional way that it's done.
Okay.
And there's some tips there on, you know, making your sauce and things like that. You want to buy the best quality tomatoes, Italian. Because with the pizza, there's only maybe 3 ingredients involved, and that's
in the tomato.
No, in the entire,
the
like a margarita pizza, if you think about it.
But now, it's the oregano, like, or what goes into that tomato sauce to make it nice now?
I actually think they keep it pretty simple, but the reason it tastes so good is that they get the best quality stuff.
Yeah.
So with your tomato sauce, you're just getting really good quality tinned tomatoes, and literally just seasoning then.
Just seasoning. Now, but like, don't say just seasoning.
Salt and pepper.
Okay, but do you not put anything else? No.
You could if you wanted to, but I think that the Italians are quite purist.
Yeah.
And they tend to keep things really simple, and they tend to get really good quality ingredients, rather than scrimping and then throwing all these toppings on and it not being as nice. It's the ingredients speak for themselves.
It is the tomato, but I always thought that was the oregano or the thyme or something that goes in there to make
it. Like some people put oregano in it, and you can absolutely do that if you want to. It goes perfectly well with pizza. It's just whether you like that flavour or not.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then the buffalo mozzarella, we actually have a really good buffalo mozzarella that's made in Macroom in Cork.
Right.
And it's really nice, and it's worth keeping an eye out for. Because you don't need to overload your pizza. Just a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah, no, but so if you don't have this hot amazing oven, like what?
What I would recommend is putting your oven to about 250, which I think is as high as it can go. And if you have a pizza stone or else a metal tray, put it in there and preheat it, because you want the base to hit at that hot. It's never going to be, you know, unless you have one of those special pizza ovens outside your home. The Jamie Oliver, and not many people have those. You can still make a good pizza at home.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to do that, there's loads of nice places in Dublin that you can get a good pizza. PAULIE'S being one of them.
Okay.
We have a few more places. There's a new one called The Yarn that is just about to open. It's from the same people as the Woolen Mills and the Winding Stair, Grand Social, all in that kind of area just on the north side beside the Liffey.
Yeah.
And it's just opened above the Woolen Mills. And they are starting to do pizza now. The whole idea is it's not the Neapolitan. The bases are going to be a little bit crisper, a little bit thicker, because they want people to be able to slice pizza with the beer.
Yeah.
It's kind of think beer party or pizza parties and beer. That's going to be the kind of ethos of the place. Also, there's been this place that I've loved for years called MIMMO. It's on the North Strand of Dublin. It's kind of been like people know about it, but not really.
Yeah.
But the problem with it was tiny. like so small, and you didn't want to drive there if you didn't know you were going to get a table, and like, will I get it? You don't want to be, there's nowhere to really wait. It was just, you know, really good food, but maybe not the most pleasant surroundings because it was so squashed.
Right.
Thankfully, they have expanded and they've renovated, and it now looks deadly, and it's more family friendly. You could bring your kids there, whereas before you would have been like squashed in each other. So that is worth looking out for in the North Strand. And then finally, moving off from Italian, now I'm not sure about this pronunciation because French was not my strong point in school, but Gaio and Gray.
Okay. It's Gaio and Gray?
Yeah, that's much better. They're two different people, a couple I believe. They had a pizza truck out in Greystones.
Okay.
And in the last, I don't know, maybe few months, they opened their own bakery and pizzeria in Dublin 8. It's a very, very up and coming area. Lots of cool places are opening there. So they have a bakery during the day, and at night it becomes a pizzeria. But what's slightly different is it's French. So instead of having the Italian toppings and the Italian cheeses, you've got the French inspired toppings and the French cheeses. That's
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not be heavier, you can imagine.